Yeah, I'm tired, man. Just like they was playing out there tonight, all tired. Well, I wouldn't say it was tired. It was more so like I feel like it just got lazy towards the back end. You know what I mean? Like it just got real lazy, real sloppy towards that back end. But we're gonna dive into it, man. But welcome back to another episode of this That Stay Off My Grass podcast. You got your boy Suns fan Randy in the building out of WrestleMania. You know I have to bust it out. You know what I mean? The LA WrestleMania, so I had to bust it out. But anyways, man, so listen, man. I'm gonna let it slide tonight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like it was just one of those games where it's just like nobody was really focused, nobody was locked in, nobody really took the Nuggets seriously. You know what I'm saying? So just all the way around, and you could kind of tell just by the stats and just how they was playing. We went up by like what 20, 25, and it just seemed like they was mailing it in. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like we didn't even really need to throw in the starters, but at the end of the game, it got a little bit too close, and that was the part that was concerning me. Where it was like, all right, like I'll give y'all a pass on just the sloppiness, but then towards the end of the game, it got real sloppy. And the part that was irritating me the most is just like all right, like we need to figure out like who's closing these games. Like I know we got a couple people with the ability to, but it's like I feel like I've seen a handful of games where it's like, all right, outside of maybe like that Dallas one, you know what I'm saying? Where it was like that was the one I feel like was more definitive. We haven't had too many like close games, and I feel like that was the best part about tonight was that they ended up coming back. So I feel like that was even though it was a bad thing for my anxiety, but it was a good thing for the team just to get that like situational like preparedness and just try to figure that out. But I just felt like yeah, like it was a lot of chances we had to close and cut them out, and you know what I'm saying, win this game, and I feel like we just missed shots. And like I said, I'll chalk it up to the lack of focus I feel like everybody had today. It was a couple people was locked in though. Katie was locked in for sure, for sure. He finished with 30, 11 to 15, just knocking them down. And then I was a little disappointed in D Book, man. Finished with 27, 9 to 20, dog. Just missed a lot of easy shots that he typically make. And like I said, I just feel like I personally just chalked it up to like just honestly just like the lack of focus. That's all it was for real, for real. So you can't really take it nothing else. CP3 same thing, 2 and 9, and it was just like, dog, what are we doing, man? Like honestly, like what is going on with us? Because I don't see why we are playing this bad. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand like why we were playing this bad, especially in that fourth quarter. I just didn't get it. But I feel like the first three, yeah, we was rolling. It was in their ass, and it just was what it was, man. But shout out to the Nuggets, man. Shout out to my boy Peyton Watson. I've been watching him for a real long time. Shout out to the LBC, man. I used to watch him go to a couple of those games at Long Beach Poly, man. So I wish him the best. I wish that he would have been a little bit more aggressive in the game, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I was just rooting for him. So I was just like, man, I wish that he can go out and just go crazy a little bit and just kind of pave a name for himself, make sure because I feel like he a good player, man. He fit in with a lot of teams. I don't know how he fit in with the Nuggets necessarily, but you know what I'm saying? Hopefully he can figure it out. Him and his little brother Cole, man. They Cole pieces of work, man, straight out of Long Beach. But anyways, so yeah, the Nuggets they did their thing. Aaron Gordon was just crazy. I feel like it's so crazy because it's like two people or three people I can think of that typically kill the Suns. Ish Smith, Aaron Gordon, and now he's on our team now, and I feel like Terrence Ross he used to kill us, and it's just like it's so crazy. It's just like I don't know what it is about Aaron Gordon, but whenever he see us, he just go crazy. You know what I'm saying? He can't play no defense. He can't guard nobody really on our team, like in the ISO. I feel like, but you know what I'm saying? He go crazy offensively. He go out there. He try hard. He grab all the boards. You know what I'm saying? He hustling. He get a couple of nice little dunks off. So shout out to them, man. But you could kind of tell that they was milling it in too. Like they was like we don't really care. So I don't really want to put too much weight into this game as a whole. It's just good to see KD healthy. It's good to see the team healthy, and that we can get this win, lock up this 4 seed, man. I don't know how I necessarily feel about finishing fourth. I wouldn't mind personally finishing sixth, or I don't know if the Clippers got something up their sleeve and they're gonna try to finish sixth or whatever the case may be. But I definitely don't want to play them or, you know what I'm saying, go sit in that first round. I'm just going to continue to say that. I would play Memphis. I don't mind playing the Nuggets, even though I don't want to slide down to no eighth seed. But I don't mind playing the Kings, and I feel like that's our options right now. So it is what it is, man. So yeah, like I said, it wasn't too much to really break down, man. We did what we were supposed to do. We came out, we won this game. Da was a little disappointing. Finished with 4 of 11 shooting. I think he finished with like what 8 points, 9 points. And like I said, just missing a lot of shots that he typically make, and that's just what it was. Wasn't being aggressive at the rim because I feel like he got a couple and ones, or he missed a lot of free throws, and I feel like he had a couple chances at and ones and stuff like that. He just wasn't finishing. So like I said, hopefully towards playoff time we can just lock in and focus. But I did appreciate the defense tonight, and I did appreciate the second unit. And I did appreciate what Monty did coaching in the sense of that second unit pushed the pace, and that's all I can hope. We got to take baby steps at a time from with Monty. We got to take baby steps. So I appreciate that he's consistently telling the second unit, "Hey, push the pace, play y'all game. We not doing the half court set when campaign is in the game, when TJ Warren is in the game." You know what I'm saying? I feel like I like the way that looked. I don't know how I feel about Biz getting on these backup 5 minutes. I feel like Jock Landale, I don't know what he did. I don't know what he did in practice or like what Monty don't see in him no more or whatever the case may be. But I would love to see Jock Landale in that role and sometimes instead of Biz. Because like I said, I feel like Biz, like, yeah, he get blocks. I give you that. But I feel like Jock Landale can block when he wants to, or he can play defense when he wants to. Because I feel like that preseason version of Jock Landale was the best version. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what we got to do to get back to that guy. But I don't think that. I think that maybe the playoffs kind of bring that out of him. But yeah, I feel like let's just see what he do, man. Let's just see what he do. I feel like we can get a little bit more production. But like I said, man, I'm gonna wrap it up here, man. But until next time, peace.